Yo, hey, time for a little bit more of train life, a railway simulator. I don't know. I mean, I was in a foul mood with it on the second tutorial, but you know, I might, I might enjoy it a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, get my old feet up and get relaxed. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. It's all right, actually. I'm not into trains. That's one of the things. But then again, I'm not into construction vehicles, and I enjoy Construction Simulator. Okay, so what? Cargo. First step when growing a train company is to have request station access, enter a service centre, and buy a locomotive. Oh, maybe it didn't save this correctly then, but all right. Well, Theendorf power plant. Um, oh, that's a bit odd, actually. Let's just come out of it and
Congratulations, engineer. You've completed your engineer's exam with flying colours, and you're now ready to take the rails of Europe without me watching over your shoulder.
right. So it's already going to annoy me because has it saved it? Maybe. Right, let's put the windscreen wipers on. I've got no route set. Drop off track. Why is there a drop off track? Oh, okay. I'm here. Interesting. I think I've got to do a job then. Let's find out where I am. This does feel a bit deep end, this game. London Steel Mill. Calais. Whoa. Oh, you are joking. Look at that. That's all of Europe. Right through to Nuremberg. Oh my God, Eastern Europe. Wow. Um, okay. I don't know what's at London, Main. Let's have a look at scenarios. Oh, okay. So it's not sort of registered that I've done that scenario. I don't know why. So I'll get started on that. Okay, all right. And I forgot to put this screen to a decent size as well. Let's do that. Let's be on the right hand side as well. It
You
makes more
didn't think that
sense.
was it, did you? There's more than one locomotive in the world, and you are destined to own them all. Well, only if you can afford them, that is. Ignore me. Let's go to the service centre.
Okay. We're gonna go into this service centre, buy a locomotive, and obviously drive that locomotive out of there. I do like that train view, It's pretty cool. Like that view where you're just sort of on the front of the engine. In the very bottom left-hand corner, just beneath where it says left and right, there is a countdown in terms of like distance to the junction for the track switch. Thing is, on my model railway, I've got 3 tracks. Now the truth comes out. But I've got 3 track switches, so they can be. You see, I think I needed to go right there. Yeah. I'm just going to slam on the brakes. Right. So that's confusing, actually. In the real world, do you not get triple? Does a switch only do 1 or 2? No. In this game, I've only ever seen 1 or 2, left or right. I've already taken a wrong turn, and the reason being is I didn't put the destination into the sat nav, if you like. I've done that now. Could actually put the lights on, couldn't I? Okay. Let's get some brakes on. Now I've already actually employed a driver. Oh, it's already on the right. Oh God, I don't know. Honestly, I don't get this game at times. Yeah. Theendorf Power Plant. And that's the service station, so I do want to be on the right. I don't know why it's showing me differently. It's sort of got me going around the houses for some weird reason. I don't know why. It is what it is. It's just up ahead, the service centre. It's just that thing straight ahead. Blue lights are weird to me. Right, I've taken off the thrust, or whatever it's called. What's it called? Not thrust, throttle. And I'm just going to apply some brakes now, 10%. Probably need 20. Okay. So jump into that service centre. Buy a locomotive. I want to buy that one, but I'm going to stick with that one.
You're not alone with your company, unless you want to be. For now though, let's hire a helper to perform a delivery for us while we perform our own. Your employee list gives you a quick overview of where they are and what they're doing. If there's an empty slot, you can click on it to open the hiring window. Hire any driver that suits you.
That's
You'll
who I
have to
hired
supply
last
your
time.
employees with equipment, as well as money for fuel and service. Assign a locomotive to your new driver.
Oh, okay.
Now we can click on the driver to view their details or set up a task. We're going to do the latter. On the task creation map, you can see the stations that you have unlocked, which is done by visiting the stations yourself at least once. Clicking on stations will add or remove them from the route. Set up a route now between the coal mine and the power plant. There are other options you can choose in the future, such as having the employee continue doing the task. Reserved contracts are an important part of strategically planning your routes. Cargo contracts that are reserved will not expire as they normally would, allowing you to reserve the best contracts for your needs.
Wants me to reserve this contract here.
Let's drive to the coal mine and pick up the contract we reserved. Don't forget to ask for station access. And as you drive, so do your employees. Feel free to check on their progress in the company summary tab of your tablet. When your employees complete a task, an update will appear on the HUD, telling you how much money and experience they earned from their task.
I know I want to go left. Right, let's interact. Of coal mine. Cool. So it's 4 kilometers away. We'll get there in no time. Ish. This is Theendorf power plant. Get up to about 50k. Yeah. I can't believe that hat costs like 25k. Do you know what I mean? That's a bit much, isn't it, really? God. As soon as it starts to go above 30, it feels like it's getting really fast. This. Okay. Be 120 in no time through here. This is the view I like. This one. Pretty cool. Up. I think if I stuck at 90, I'd be safe across all speed boundaries, I think. But I don't know on the rail network as a general thing whether or not, like I'm talking about in real life, whether or not people have to drive at a minimum sort of speed limit. I imagine so. I imagine it'd be unsafe, like on roads. Do you know what I mean? I got pulled once for not driving quick enough, basically, and having my hazards on, which is stupid, really, because like the two go hand in hand. But yeah, I don't know about railway things. I think there would be some sort of minimum speed limit. Don't know. The next one's 70 actually, so I'm gonna drop my throttle down and stick to 7. Oh no, we're on an incline now. It's actually, you know, like I suppose, all right, there's the up and down you have to think about and plan for, probably because you've got such a huge weight you're towing. But there's a lot to think about with driving a train, actually, that really, like, you know, and I get that this is just a simulation, but like, you've got to think about switches, you've got to think about the signals, you've got to think about the speeds, and presumably in real life, drivers got to know about bends on tracks and stuff like that and how fast you've got to go. But it really did surprise me, like how much shit there is to worry about, really. Right, I'm gonna phone in on that station in a second. Let's do that now while we've got nothing to be overly concerned about. It's 100 next. Oh, I'm over speeding at the moment, so let's just throttle down and just do a little bit of brake. Don't want to get a fine. And over speeding again. A bit more brake. Okay. Nice. I think let's use the coal mine, request access.
Navigate to the track and pick up the wagons.
Okay, I think I've missed the bloody thing again. Come on, come up on that coal mine very, very quickly. Actually, this is, I suppose, I'm not thinking quick enough to be driving at that speed, basically. Right, let's go and get these wagons then. So, take the contracted wagons, drive to the pickup track. Okay. What I need to know now, though, is how to get to that track. So, zoom in on here. Yeah, it's just... Oh. Maybe I needed to come on this track. I don't know. I'm going to go backwards anyway, and take the brake off for a start. It wants me to go right on that track, but I'm going to go left. Follow the way I came in. How much fuel these things hold? I'd be guessing like, what, like 2,000 litres maybe, or something like that. Diesel. Hell of a lot, isn't it? I really like. I've known about the history of rail previously, but I don't know off the top of my head when rail really came about, you know what I mean, how it expanded across the world. But strangely enough, in my hometown where I live, I'm going left, yeah, George Stephenson lived where I live in Chesterfield, and his old house is a subject of controversy at the moment because the local council are wanting to sell it off. And, like I sort of think, I mean, it's a difficult one, like, it's just a bricks and mortar building, do you know what I mean? Come on, let's go. Right, let's now go forward. Obviously Stevenson invented well, not I say obviously, if you don't know, but Stevenson invented the rocket, which was like the first proper steam engine, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know much about the history of rail, and I think some of the bigger countries like Australia and America are probably probably have the most incredible aspects of rail. Now, what am I? I've gone left here. I think I need to do another left as well. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. But railways really opened up the world to everybody, didn't they? I suppose. So, wait, am I going correctly? I think so. Okay, the next junction I need to take a right, so I'll flick that over. There we go. And we're away. Yeah, even the sizes of railways. You know, there's a lot of history over that. Really, they weren't always. Oh, I could have done with turning around, couldn't I? God damn it. Well, I can always chuck backwards, I suppose. I don't know what. Yeah, I could have done with turning around at that service centre, maybe. Right, let's get some brake on. Let's pick up these things. Some more brake on, we'll be waiting forever. Okay, so wait, shit.
It's time to put everything you've learned to the test. Deliver
Oh
these
no.
wagons to the steel mill.
Oh no, it's all gone horribly wrong. Am I allowed to push? Shit. God damn it. You know what? Well, can I? Right. Shit. I've got no choice, so I'm gonna have to push them, aren't I? Push, push, push. Right. Where am I pushing these things to anyway? The thing is, you have to come to a complete stop. Okay. Before switching the cabins. Fine, I'll do that. God damn it. Right. So, let's now swap front and back cabin. So I'm now looking out the back of this thing. This is so odd. It seems so inefficient to duplicate this. Well, maybe in terms of overall costs, these things are negligible. But it just seems like, to rebuild all this control panel. Oh, oh. Of course, I'm not going backwards anymore. I'm going forwards now because I've swapped things. Right. Why am I not moving? Because I've got the brake on. Now I'm moving. Right. Cool. So I'm supposed to be going to drive to the steel mill station. Steel mill station. Right. Oof. Okay. Thing of beauty, isn't it? Thing of beauty. That, that. Thing of beauty. Now, I don't know if I am supposed to be doing this way. It seems a bit. I mean, I don't see why not. It feels like pushing is like physically a lot more. I don't know what the word is, like risky than pulling. Do you know what I mean? You don't push trailers down the motorway, do you, in a car? So maybe it is safe to do this. I don't know. We'll cross another switch in a second. Right, we're out of the station anyway. So the speed here is 100. But then in a second it's going to drop to 50. 100 now. Must be a bit disconcerting if you were like doing this but with a few wagons on the back. In Australia, I'm sure trains can reach up to a mile long, which is like here we go. World's longest train. The Australian BHP iron ore is the world's longest train ever recorded in history. 4.6 miles. How the fucking hell? How the hell can an engine pull 4 miles worth of wagons? 4 miles? That's insane, isn't it? Like it just, I can't get my head around it. I really this just insane. Like some of the like circular turning circuit things are not even that length. Do you know what I mean? That it's just like it's just insane. I'm gonna have to watch a YouTube video of that now. That's how sad life has got. I'm gonna have to watch YouTube videos of the world's longest trains. But that's just yeah, wow. It's just mind-boggling to me. So if that train was moving, right, and you were not to keep harping on about this world's longest train, but if that train was moving and you were to like Bond style parachute into the back of it, right? 4 miles. I walk 15. A mile takes me 15 minutes at a reasonable pace. You know what I mean? Like just at a normal pace, 15 minutes a mile in my mind, right? Or it did when I was a kid. Like I don't know, and I've stuck to that number. So, if you landed on the back of that train and you were to walk along the top of that, it would take an hour to walk the length of that train. It's just insane. Well over an hour, 4.6 miles. But also, because if you were walking along the back, if it was like coal wagons like this, right, you wouldn't be covering a mile in 15 minutes. It'd be goddamn hard work, wouldn't it, with all the wind blowing and all that sort of shit. So it'd probably take you like 3 hours to like Bond style get to the front of that train, wouldn't it? It's just crazy, really. That. I wonder if you can pile them up on this simulator like that. Now the steel mill is approaching quickly, 2 kilometers away. So I'm going to radio in this time on time because last time I didn't exactly give it much sort of time to myself. Then I had a flap. Thindorf Steel Mill is now waiting my arrival and I can proceed through the entry signal. Cool. We're a bit over speed at the moment on this section. There's a 60. Going up to 120 in a moment. I'm tempted to put my lights on actually.
Remember when I said that as you drive, so do your employees? Well, you'll have to drive above a certain speed, depending on your chosen difficulty. Feel free to turn that off, though, if it doesn't suit your playstyle. No judgments here.
Right. What certain speed? Oh, okay. So if to stop me like loitering basically and earning money just through my employees. I don't know what setting the speed is at. Okay, time to throttle down, I think. And we're approaching point to load. So I'm going to apply some brakes now. don't know what a driver in real life would think of applying like brakes the way I'm doing. Probably do something a little bit. It's a daisical. I don't know. Up to 30% brake. I mean, that's in a car. Braking efficiency is greatly increased the slower you go, or decrease the faster you are. I.e., applying the brakes at 70 miles an hour is not anywhere near as effective as like 10 miles an hour. I presume a train must be the same way, but I don't know. Okay. What do I do now? Do I uncouple the wagons? Confirm delivery. Finish.
Both you and your employee did great work with your deliveries.
Nice.
It's been great to see you in action, engineer. Good luck with your company. But I have a feeling you won't need it.
Open the wheel map, open the employee list, open the driver's detail screen. Load of stuff to do there. Right, cool. I'm pleased with that. I'll jump onto the next thing. Just bear with me a second because I'm going to nip to the toilet actually. So it won't be a second. Okay, I'm back. And yeah, doing this for the second time has been a lot more sort of chilled than the first time type thing. So, like, yeah, a lot more. It's good actually for the second time around. Right, I need to open the wheel map, open the employee list, open the driver's details screen. Let's have a look. Let's get that back into action. There, so that's the world map. Open the employee list. Open the driver's details screen. Close the tablet. That's it, the tutorial is over. I don't know why it hadn't. Well, I definitely didn't get that before last time as well. So, okay, so now I've officially completed all the shit. Let's go back into the world. So switching your lights on. Like may get you fined. Oh, switch to fog lights. Okay. Well, fuck. That's what all this panel does. I mean, right. Come here. I think that's fog lights. Like low beam, is it? Okay. Now, I've got no route set. So it wants us to do something here though, like a drop-off track. I don't know what that's about. Let's get something on the go here. All those scenarios have been done. Oh, there's more stuff here though. Take the express train from so-called Venice of the North to Cologne in Germany, arriving at the footstep of the famous Cologne Cathedral. That sounds nice, doesn't it? 25 to 30 minutes. There's some cargo. Right. Let's begin that scenario there. Oh, look at that sunset. Request station access to Amsterdam, Maine. Okay.
This is the station operator. How can I help you?
Don't know why he's got a British
We're
northern
prepared to
accent.
receive you and have marked tracks for your arrival.
Have they got Sean Bean working at the station? It sounds like Sean Bean. Hey up, my name's Ned Stark. Where the hell am I going now then? I'm on my way to King's Landing. Why can't I? Oh, I'm still in that screen, that's why. Okay, Amsterdam, Maine. Yep. Amsterdam warehouse, right? Amsterdam, Maine. But whereabouts am I going? This is what does get me a little bit confused. Passenger boarding track. What I'll try and do is not just go hell for leather everywhere like I've done in the past. Honest. So this is Amsterdam. I've been on a train from Amsterdam, Maine, anyway. I think it was Amsterdam, Maine. Yeah, well, no, I went from Amsterdam Airport to Amsterdam, Maine, and then back again. Just to go and smoke a joint. Basically, our flight to Germany was like stopped off at Amsterdam for like we had to change over for like 2 hours. I was like, I think we can actually make it to Amsterdam on a train, go and smoke a joint in a cafe, and then get a train back to the airport. And my girlfriend was like, "No, we're not doing that." I was like, "Come on, you'll be fine, plenty of time." So we did it. I got my way. Went to this bar. Ended up like buying some pre-rolled joints out of the packet, like you would buy cigarettes or something. Smoked one and got quite high, and I was like, right, I think we need to go. And I said to basically all the other customers in the bar, does anybody want these? Like, we haven't smoked the other two. Nobody was interested. Like later, I found out it's just poor quality. Do you know what I mean? Like you just crap. You know what I mean? Dope, whatever. Nobody's interested. So I was like, no, I can't just throw them away. So I'll smoke another one, and then another one. But by the time I'd smoked the second one, the first one had kicked in, and I got absolutely hammered. Wait, 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 wait. I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. Slow down. Stop. Brake. Emergency brakes. Okay, let's go back. I don't understand how these electric lines work as well. There must be how they split off. There must be some big sort of capacitors or batteries in this train that allows it to run without touching the electric lines for a while. There's a lot I don't understand about rail, actually. But yeah, so that train from Amsterdam Airport into Amsterdam was pretty incredible. It was a double-decker beauty, and that's when I first really realised that trains in Europe so much bloody better than what we've got in the UK. Come on, stop. Right, now I'm going to go forward. It's turning me right, which is all good. So I don't know why I didn't do it the first time. So yeah, this when junctions are like so close together like this is what confuses the life out of me. I thought, I mean, maybe this is the way this simulation works, but I thought the train's coming in, somebody in like a signal box. Maybe I've just lost the plot here with like how the railways work. But I thought somebody in the signal box knows that train's coming in here, and it will want these switches doing here, here, and here, and it will switch the tracks over for the train driver. But in this simulation, you're switching tracks over yourself. So I don't know. Do we still have some little boxes? I don't think we do. I don't think I've seen anybody in the signal box ever. So that just must be an old thing. Do you know what I mean? Right, request passenger boarding. Okay, sweet. So we'll just mosey on down a little bit. Oh, wait. Oh, I never noticed because they're all grey. I've got a load of bloody carriages on me. I didn't even notice that. I don't know how many. How far down the track do I need to be? There's bloody loads of them as far as I can see. We'll get all the way down anyway. I'm just coasting at the moment. I've not got any thrust. So it must be a heavy old train because I'm still like 9 kilometers an hour with no throttle, and I'm still like rolling. Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to assume there's a hell of a lot of carriages, unless the answer to my train is in here somewhere. That's the company. That's the world. I can't tell. Right, well, we'll just get right down to the end. Percent brake. Right. I don't know why it does that. Why it sort of like fades out and then get the passengers on board. One passenger boarding at Amsterdam Main. Okay, it's boarding the passenger. Passengers have boarded. Close the doors. Okay, cool. Drive towards Cologne. Oh my God. Awesome. So, in order to drive towards Cologne, Copilot doesn't have many buttons to keep him or her occupied, do they? Oh, it's already set. It's already set on the old thing. Okay. All right. Well, don't think I've been to Cologne in real life. Don't think. I don't remember. So, am I not moving? Oh, I've got brakes on. Still not moving. Oh, I am moving, just very, very slowly. I keep forgetting to use the horn. That's like the main thing, isn't it, really? That's the most important thing. Okay. I'll just remember to check the which switch to use on the track. And we are leaving Amsterdam Main. I can't remember the train station if it was like this or not. I could probably the Hauptbahnhof in Berlin. I could remember what that looks like, and Paris as well. Oh, wait, I can put my foot down a bit. I'm getting a bit panicky, thinking I'm over speeding, but I'm not really. Okay. Now we're going to be switching again. This does confuse me, all these different track switches. Okay, switch there. I wonder what the widest train station is, like the most number of parallel tracks, because obviously I've seen some massive ones, but I don't know. I bet they get pretty complicated with the tracks coming in and stuff like that. 80k is the speed limit, so let's get some more throttle down. I've got my lights on. 50% throttle now. Take this one on the right. I do like the city of Amsterdam. I probably, to be fair, haven't done much of like cultural exploration of Amsterdam when I visited on 2 or 3 occasions. But how many times have we been to Amsterdam? 2 or 3 times. There's always another time. I think it's like a lot of European cities in the sense that there's a lot of like culture and history behind them. Places like Prague as well, but then you just sort of get the yobbish mentality of going there and exploiting local relaxed laws. I don't know if Portugal has fallen foul of that, because obviously drugs pretty much are decriminalised in Portugal. I think, I could be wrong, but I think there's a lot of like, you know, even like hardcore drugs are decriminalised. Antwerp is now in range. Oh, it's 30 kilometres to this Cologne station. Bloody hell. That's not a quick journey. It did say, um, oh, wait. What's that? That's a carriage view. Okay, right. Oh no, that's the back end. Oh, okay. So when I'm reversing along then, great. So what I need to do, because I still can't see the front of this bloody train at all. Um, I don't know. Well, as train sims go, and I've played 3, I think now. Like the truth comes out. And the last 2 I played were on the PC. And the first one I didn't get on with too much. It was bloody complicated. You had to flick so many switches and everything just to get the damn thing started, let alone moving. It was crazy. But I mean, that's if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. Like, I'm not saying I didn't like it. It was just a long old learning curve for that. But you could do steam and diesel and all sorts of different engines and stuff, and they all had their own unique characteristics. And it's probably up on the channel somewhere. And then I did another one after that on the PC. But this one has been the easiest to get into and the most chilled, like for sure. I like it as like an entry level, and graphically, it doesn't seem too bad either. Actually, I've got 120 is my speed limit, and I'm only doing 80. So let's get some thrust up. I keep calling it throttle. Same difference, really. Weird, you can. If I put the throttle up to 80, it really doesn't like it if I do it too early. I don't know. Presumably, it's just an electric motor. So, is it ungeared? I don't. Surely it can't be an ungeared motor. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how it works. So many questions. It intrigues me now, actually. Like I used to work for a company that specialised in heavy goods vehicles, road transport, what people call trucks and lorries, right? And that's all. I only ever called them lorries, and I had no interest for like the first like 2 or 3 years of working there. I was doing the IT and marketing, strangely enough. So yeah, it was a bit strange having no interest yet doing the marketing. But I had no like personal interest in trucks, and I still don't really. But as I started to understand them more, I ended up with more and more questions, and then I really started to appreciate them actually, and basically how complicated and well engineered machines have to be to pull such heavy loads. And these trains must be complicated beasties. Now, we've just gone up an incline and we've managed to maintain the speed, so that's good news. So we must have a lot of rolling weight on us that just pushed us up that incline. Do you know what I mean? I could get another 10k on top of the speed now, 110. I just don't know if it's worth. I just think I'm going to keep my throttle as is and just not really go too fast, too crazy. Now the next speed change coming up is 120 miles an hour and 700 meters, but I don't know why I need to be aware of that because it's still the same speed. So I don't know if it's just telling me that that's like the next section of track, basically. Oh, oh God. or through it. Anyway, that track section. Away we go. So 23 kilometers to go. I'm so tempted to put on a brewski, but the thing is, and I'm actually a bit peckish again. I've only just eaten, really, so obviously not satiated. God, if I was a train driver, I'd be living off Snicker bars. I'd get so fat, it'd be unbelievable. I would. Must be a lot less physically demanding nowadays than like in the days of steam. Do you know what I mean? But I wonder if it's more mentally demanding. I wonder if the tracks are busier and just a lot more to think about. And again, there's probably less people working on an actual train nowadays, isn't there as well? You have a driver and a conductor maybe, but maybe you must have had a lot more people doing stuff on trains back in the day. Again, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just guessing. It's quite a nice view, isn't it? Let's try and zoom out a bit so we're not stuck in these posts. Shame there's not like a huge like a quadcopter view. Do you know what I mean? Like you really zoom out. This beauty. Okay. So just crossing the speed limit there. So 70% throttle seems to be where it's at. Holland is so flat. This must be like the Euro Truck Simulator 2 map where everything's like reduced in size and do you know what I mean? Sort of like not you know what I mean, not accurate. Which again I bet more like sort of hardcore sim railway enthusiasts would be a bit like, oh that you know what I mean. I want like one-to-one scale stuff. Amazes me that I can be doing 120 on this sort of bend. I suppose it's not that bad, is it, as a bend? So I wonder what the most bendiness a track can have. If you think about, oh, how have I managed to cross that speed limit? Without seeing that creeping up on me, I don't know. At 80 miles an hour just crept right up on me. Kilometers an hour, but I don't know where it came from. Oh, Cologne factory. All right, so we can't be too far away then from Cologne, Maine. Yeah, I don't know where that speed change came from. Maybe it was there. Maybe I just missed it. Okay. Here over those fences. What's going on here? What they should do is they should combine a game for your like your rail geeks and your trucking geeks. Basically, they should make like a sim world. I suppose that is, you know what I mean? That is the computer game equivalent of like the grand unified theory in physics. Do you know what I mean? The amalgamation of quantum mechanics and sort of relativistic gravity. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's get train sim, Euro truck sim. I don't know what other sims there are. Construction simulator. I wonder if anybody's done a boating simulator. What's the saddest simulator that's ever been made? Well, that's Schwebebahn, that suspension railroad simulator. That's pretty fucking sad. Like, I don't know, but to me, in all the Sims, the one that's called The Sims. Oh, turn my lights on. I'm sure I had my lights on actually. Maybe they have to be high beam. I don't know. Is the saddest thing like that's like pretty sad. Ironing simulator. Maybe that's maybe you know what I mean. But like I find cooking simulator a bit fucking dull. Do you know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna be driving a train in real life, so this is as close I will get to the experience of driving a train, apart from actually going on a train, I suppose. But I can cook, so I might as well just cook rather than play a cooking simulator. Do you know what I mean? That's why I don't play tennis games. I just might as well play tennis. Like, I suppose if I didn't know how to play tennis, never played tennis, for some reason, something stopped me playing tennis, then maybe I would play tennis simulator on Xbox. But I don't know. Just yeah. So I wonder what the most. Well, I suppose also the best simulator I've ever played has probably been like something like Kerbal Space Program, a space simulator. Let's get some throttle up things. I think we're going uphill, but I can't really tell. I'm sort of basing it off the. I don't know what I'm basing it off. Just the speed. Now, let's get those wipers on. And just check. We've got speed increase coming up. Watch out for animal near the track. Well, there's not much I can do if there's an animal near the track, is there? I mean, the animal stuffed it. Speed increase coming up after this bridge. I can't see any animals. Oh, I just saw a deer. A deer. A deer. A female deer. Where is it? Just past it. It's too long fiddling around with those controls. Well, we're under speed, but it's going to drop back down to 70 in a second anyway, so I'll just back off the throttle now. It's nicely timed, I believe. So I've got to. It's sort of a bit like the difference between flying a flipping, you know, mini plane, whatever, it's like a Cessna or something, versus a Boeing. Like one, you're flying by vision mainly. I mean, you still, but in the Boeing, you're definitely just flying by gauges, aren't you? In the 747. Whereas like, and in this train, like, yes, it's visual to some degree, but like 10% looking at this sort of stuff, and 90% looking at the gauges and seeing what's coming up next type thing. By gauges. By wire. I think that's what fly by wire means. Okay, I think we're going downhill just because, just a feeling based on the acceleration. Like it's, and the throttle and everything. We are definitely, like I'm only at 50%, but we're oh god, 6 kilometers out. Can I contact the station yet? Right. Amsterdam, Amsterdam's outreach. Cologne grey mills there, but it's effectively not what we want. Effectively. Um, let's get those headlights on. I don't know why they came off. And our speed's going to drop, so we've got to apply the brakes. I don't know what point I can just contact the station really. We're going right here. If it wasn't for that sat nav, I don't know how I would be able to like know switches en route. Unless you just really start to like know these routes. Do you know what I mean? You put so many, you know what I mean, 70 hours into this game. You just really knew every switch between London and bloody Cologne. You know what I mean? Don't know. I suppose what you could do is you look at the map and just go left, left, right, right, left, right, right. You know what I mean? And then you've just got that pattern of switches to follow, and you know. It'd be a bugger if you made a mistake then this one. Right, so I should be arriving at the cathedral, I'm sure it said. That's what sold it to me, whoever it was. I'm seeing the cathedral. This is going to sound daft, but those power lines transmit power through to the train. So how does it not get earthed by the rain? Like what sort of voltage is it, or is the train insulated? Surely all the way, if everything's soaking wet, surely all the way from those power lines through to the ground is an earth connection. Or maybe not. Maybe if those orange, anyway, fuck me. This game is perfect for me. 97% dull. Right, I can contact the station now. Where is it? Cologne, Maine.
This is the station operator. We're prepared to receive you and have marked tracks for your arrival.
Good, thank you very much. So let's get back out of there. I think it's time to throttle down now. I know I'm within speed limit, but like I'm only a kilometre out and I don't want to be over speeded. I'm just going to drop it down completely. Right, so switch to the left. 900 meters out. So there's the cathedral coming up. Switch to the left. Fantastic. Oh wait. I think I've made a boo-boo here. I made a boo-boo. We're about to find out. I have indeed made a boo-boo. I'm supposed to be on the right there. Sunday driver. Drive from a station to another station in a different city without me doing. Yeah, so I have definitely made a boo-boo. I can't unload these passengers now. What is it? Euston, St Pancras? I wonder what station we'll be at when we head to London. You know what? I'm gonna put on the emergency brakes and stop there, because if I go up there, my carriage is so long. I won't know when I've gone past. I had this problem before. I won't know when I've gone past the switch box. Although I can arguably switch to the back of the carriage, can't I? There. Oh, it's unbelievable. I just very quickly passed that junction. Just didn't see it. And I slowed down as well, knowing full well that like you can easily miss these. When the junctions are like two together, that's when it's complicated. I wonder why in the construction of train stations do we have such generally like relatively flamboyant architecture, don't we? In many train stations, they are beautifully constructed and have been really innovative in the construction, in the architectural design. But we don't tend to with other buildings like so much. I wonder what it is about the expectation of a train station to be so beautiful. Whereas like it, when we come to do like shopping malls, well, I don't know, maybe shopping malls is a bad example, but like a library, when we build libraries, we don't tend to think, oh, let's make something beautiful, do we? And other public buildings. So it's almost something like, there's almost a romanticism about train stations. Right, I'm going to put on the brakes here, simply because that's the switch I think I need to be at. Okay, so let's get into forward motion. Oh, it's now telling me to go left, but I know it's not left because we've been left, so I'm not making that mistake again. I'm going right. Don't think I've passed two junctions. And I think it was on my left now. So I'm going through this junction here with reasonable speed this time. And I think it was on the next platform along. So have I made a boo-boo here? Let's find out. Don't want to accelerate too fast in case I have made a boo-boo, and then what I have to do is slam on the brakes. It takes a while to brake. I think, looking at that, we're in the right spot. I'm going to turn those off now. Yeah, that's the right spot, isn't it? Cool. Okay, well, mission successful then. Strange, isn't it, actually? Train stations are a liminal space, aren't they, in the sense of, by the definition of liminal. Oh wait, Cologne, Maine. Yeah, we're here. It's just, it says for me it's 2.3 thousand, 2.3 kilometers away. But this is it really. Yeah, they're a liminal space in the sense that people transition. You know what I mean? It's not a destination, a train station, but of all the liminal spaces that we experience in life, I think it's probably quite a nice. So much nicer, isn't it? Train stations than airports. I wonder what it. Maybe it's just the lack of, like, the feeling of like some sort of imperial security. You know what I mean? You just feel like you're under constant surveillance in airports. Like, why? Well, probably you are. That's why. But I don't know why terrorists want to bomb planes and not request station access from Cologne. I did get station access from Cologne. So Cologne
Station
Lane,
operator, you're clear to arrive. We'll mark tracks for you.
perform passenger boarding. Where does it want me going now? I'm in the right spot, aren't I? Yeah. Can't open doors. Right. Let's get those doors open. Opening doors. Passing passengers. Now I'm going to close the doors. Done. I just earned 44,000. Slower than estimated. Yeah, well, I fucked up, didn't I? But I don't know if that fully accounts. And I was probably under the speed limit a lot as well. So, but managed to do good there. Quite pleased with that. Oh, and I've got an achievement. Ding. Level up once in a career as well. So I'm pleased with that. My level is now recruit 1. So I'm going to be recruit level 2 next time as well. Yeah, so that was all right actually. I mean, I just got to make sure I'm paying attention to those switches on that, and also any hidden like sort of not junction speed changes as well, because those sort of stung me on that occasion. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you are experienced with this game or just train life in general, and you've noticed mistakes, I'd appreciate a comment to say, this could be done better or whatever. I've been fine. The weather requires you to have your lights on, you cheeky bastard. How about that? So yeah, drop a comment and let me know of things I can improve or things that I've done well, I suppose. I don't know. Doubt there's much in that regard, but yeah, just let me know. Let me know your thoughts, or if you know train sims and trains, how accurate do you think this is as a simulator? Because I'm fairly impressed by it myself. I mean, it's not low level in terms of like, a lot of these buttons you don't really press, they don't really do much. But I think it's pretty cool. I don't know what that dead man's button is. I don't think I should be pressing that, whatever it does. I'll have to Google that at some point. But yeah, cool. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, and I'll be back with something else shortly. Adios.